That's not the best way to start a video. I realized it. That's okay. Okay, so I'm Canon U.S.A. for RandallMRueff, and in this video I'm talking about why I want the Canon EOS-1D Mark II. So stay tuned. I'm Canon U.S.A. for RandallMRueff. In this video, I'm talking to you why I want the Canon EOS-1D Mark II to replace my digital XT. Very simple. There are a lot, and I do mean a lot, very many reasons I want to replace this camera with the EOS-1D Mark II. Currently, the EOS-1D Mark II hasn't even hit the market yet. There are prototypes out there. And it's supposed to come out, I think, about midway through this month. So about the 15th, about a week or so. Maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3, I don't know. Sometime this month, though, it's supposed to be being released, is what I've been told. So how soon that'll be, and how soon we'll start seeing unboxing videos and stuff like that on YouTube, I'm curious to see. But in this video, I'm going to talk to you about why I wish I had the money to replace it, and why I want it, and hopefully you can help, if you want to, or you can. First of all, the battery grip and the camera are one. Here, they're separate. The battery for the 1D Mark II is one battery. Right here, there's two. Actually, unfortunately, said they could design it. If they designed it right, they could do 3 batteries, because there's room in the grip. If they redesigned it, they could do 3 batteries. Or if they did batteries vertical like this, they can do 1, 2, 4. They can do 6 batteries, which would be awesome. Have 6 batteries instead of 2. That would be amazing. Nonetheless, the 1D Mark II has 1 battery. Let's see what else. Where else to begin? Compact flash and CFast 2.0 card. They can do both. Either or, whichever one you prefer. Screen will be bigger. The screen has a thing where you can go circles, plus up and down, left and right. So it's better, more so there. It's got more information. The screen's bigger. The display stuff's better backlit. There's no dial. Right here, there's no dial. There's a screen instead. You got better controls, more controls. The only thing this has that the 1D Mark II doesn't have is a pop-up flash, which I wish it had. That would be nice. But I understand why they don't have it, but nonetheless, it would be nice. Plus, the 1D Mark II has a GPS built in. This doesn't have GPS, obviously. This does 3 frames per second, or actually it's 3.5 frames per second. The 1D Mark II does 14 or 16 in live view. I would only be doing 14 the most, but I don't think I would be using. I don't know, I might, I don't know. But we'd definitely be able to do 14. That would be 14 frames per second would be awesome compared to this only does 3.5. Oh, that would just, that would be amazing. Of course, I also want to get the Canon 2300mm lens because the glass is better. It's just a better lens. Even though it's a 2300, this is a 2300. The Canon 2300 is built better. It's better glass, better construction, better materials. It's just an all-over better lens. Not that this lens hasn't been great and done a lot of good stuff, but I would like to get the Canon lens as well. The viewfinder has lots more information on the inside. Lots of more options up here, and in here, and in screen. There's just so many things you can do. Lots more stuff on the side you can do. The only thing I can do here is video out, do a digital connection, which is very slow. What it does is allows me to hook my camera into the computer, and I can transfer my files from a camera memory card to the computer. It's very slow. Very, very slow. Very time consuming. Plus, you can put a little remote control in to do stuff too, which is nice, but I never use it. Plus, I don't have remote control because it didn't come with the camera. There's just so many things. It's faster. The ISO performance. This goes from 100 to 1600 ISO. The 1DX Mark II goes from 100 to 51,200 native. Plus, it has two high settings and a low setting of, I believe, 50. It looks neater. It's newer. It's better. It's made of a high-end professional durability. Not this is bad. This isn't bad construction, but a lot of it right here, that's plastic. That's plastic. A lot of this on the outside is plastic. Whereas 1DX Mark II is metal construction, magnesium alloy. I'm not sure. I think the inside of this is stainless steel. Wouldn't swear to it. I think I remember it was stainless. So, not that stainless is bad, but I like this camera. I like this lens combination, but I want the autofocus. There's only 7 let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 autofocus points. The 1DX Mark II has like 60 some. Plus, you got a little joystick here on the 1DX Mark II. You got a little joystick where you can control which ones you use, which I can't do on this. That'd be nice. Again, this is great for doing what it's supposed to do, for the most part. The focus is far from perfect. But aside from that, for the most part, it's really good at doing what it's supposed to do. The 1DX Mark II is very good at doing what it's supposed to do, and it's supposed to do a lot of stuff that's a lot better than this. Not a long shot. This doesn't even do video. The 1DX Mark II does video at 1080p and 4K internally, which would be awesome. I can only dream of having a camera of this quality and better that does video and photo. It would be amazing. I mean, they've been out there for a long time. I haven't been able to afford to upgrade them, and I really want to. And I just want to have one that's really, really cool. They're really, really cool and look awesome. And I can do a lot more stuff. I can, if I had some extra lenses, I could do sports and wildlife. Seriously, I've done sports and wildlife with the 2300. Don't get me wrong, but to have a camera that's made to do high speed stuff, really high speed stuff, where you can set the aperture and have the camera do what you can do with it. You can set this camera in a mode up here with the dial to. You can set your shutter speed, and then have the aperture and the ISO. Let the camera adjust that automatically, so you can set your shutter speed at what you want, and it'll adjust the ISO and the size of the aperture. So it has that feature, but this only has an ISO up to 1600, whereas the 1DX Mark II has an ISO all the way up to 51,200. So obviously it has a lot of capability this camera can't even start to compete with in photos. Videos as well, but still. The 1DX Mark II has a touch screen where you can if you have some stuff in there, there was some stuff over there, there were different bottles or different things or different whatever. You could touch on one of them and it would focus on that particular one. And if you wanted to go to another one, you could touch over here and go to that particular one. You could flip the screen. I mean, it's a touchscreen. It's got lots of cool things you can do with it. Both during the review of your stuff and while recording, both photo and video. So a lot of neat features with touchscreen. This camera doesn't have that. Not even close. There's just so many things you could do. I mean, it's like everything else. As time goes on, things get better. They get cheaper, the price goes down. The 1DX Mark II has a price of $6,000. When the 1DX came out, it was $8,000. So that's a good thing. So the price is cheaper than the original 1DX. But when the 1DX Mark II comes out, it's going to be cheaper originally. So that's cool. I think what else? Price. The 1DX Mark II has GPS built in. I mentioned that. Let's see what else. Faster. Just better looking. Faster, better looking. What else is there? Has a lot of neat features and things I wish I could do. Now keep in mind that $6,000 doesn't get me a CFast 2 card. Doesn't give me lenses. Because there's several lenses I would love to have. That's the reason I want to get the EOS-1DX Mark II. And my screensaver just kicked on, so I'm going to have to turn that off here a second. Hold on. I hate when that happens. Next little step today. So that's just some of the reasons I went the Canon EOS-1DX Mark II. Now in the past, I've won the 1DX, and then the 1DC. Before that, it was the 1DS Mark III. Right now, the 1DX Mark II is the one because it's the best that's available overall in its abilities. And it's not even released yet. So I would love to be able to do some unboxing videos before anybody else. Probably not going to happen. But it would be awesome if it did. I'm going to continue to do the RandallMRueff comic strip. Whether I have a 1DX Mark II or this. It's just with the 1DX Mark II and some accessories, some extra batteries, some different lenses, I can do neater stuff. Because I want to get some macro lenses. I want to get some the sports lenses to go more telephoto, plus the 2300, which I have. And there's just some different lenses I like to get some special effects. And some lenses to really reach out there and grab some images better. And that takes time and money. And I've got time. I've got time. Seems like it's my curse in life. I have time. What I don't have is money. So that's where I need your help. And I would appreciate any and all help you could give me. I can't afford to pay you guys back. I mean, I'll be happy to give you guys a ring out in the video saying thanks for donating, etc., etc. But as far as money, I can't afford to pay anybody back. So I'm asking for donations, gifts, whatever you want to call it. If you can write it off your taxes, cool. If you can't, I don't know that much about that. As far as that's not really my ballpark. So this is just me ranting and raving, saying this is something I'd like to have. And some, of course, you can look down here and see my. It's either going to be down here or over here. My list on Amazon.com. You can see all the stuff I want to get besides the camera itself, as far as lenses and filters and batteries and accessories, etc., etc. So that's where you can go to see where all the stuff I'd really like to get is. And I would appreciate your help. I mean, there's some things on there that are, I got some things on there that are $10, $15, like some extra batteries. There's some software on there that's like $30, $35, $40. And then, of course, I got things that are thousands of dollars. So, there's some that are just $100 or a couple $100. So, if you can't throw me $6,000, which I don't blame you, most people can't. There's some stuff on there I can get for $10 you could donate, or 15 or 20 or 30, or 100, 200. Just look at the list, you can see them. And if you're willing to help, I would really appreciate it. And if not, here I am, just a blabber, blah, 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 because I don't have anything else to do. I got time. I've got time. The Lord, for some reason, has blessed me with lots of time. I wish He blessed me with some time and money, but right now that's not the case. I'm always hoping that'll change, but because I finished the RandallMRueff comic strip book number 29, which is now available for purchase on Lulu.com, as are the 28 books before them on Lulu.com for approximately $25. So this book 29 is for $25. The majority of the books are $25. Some of them are $20 because The early books are like 20, but all the modern books are 25. So you can help by purchasing one or more of those books on Lulu.com, but that would help too. And that's all I've got for now. I mean, I can go on and sit here and rave on with different stuff, but I just need your help. So, please help me out. Please. So until next time, I'm Canon for RandallMRueff saying, help me retire my digital XD with a Canon EOS-1D Mark II or more of them. I'd love to have more than one. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. May God bless you. And as always, keep taking those pictures.